Hey, this is Phil Lilley, Lilley's Landing Resort and Marina on Lake Tanicomo. Going to do one cast early this morning. It's Tuesday the 22nd of April. I boated up here just above the resort. My plan is to fish this bank to almost to the dock during one cast, but then I'm going to go to the opposite bank on the bluff and throw some white jigs before it gets too late in the day. I think it's about a little after, it's almost 7 o'clock, I believe. Got a cloudy day. There's supposed to be some rain moving in this afternoon. It was supposed to have been here last night, but did not materialize. I'm going to throw a 1/16 ounce black and olive PJ's jig, 2-pound line. And I know I did pretty good on this bank the other day. I've heard some other guys doing pretty good. I'm just above this big snag. We went out, I'm going to wait till I get down below it. Went out last night, took some friends out, boated to the dam. We were in a pontoon. There were 4 friends. I fished actually quite a bit because fishing was pretty slow, and I was trying to figure out what the fish were doing, and what they were doing was not biting. We tried, we didn't try any white jigs, but we did throw several dark colors, sculpin, brown. I threw a black for a little bit. We caught a few fish, but they just weren't biting too good. So, kind of challenged me to get out and maybe figure out what's going on. We did not stay out real late. I know the bite has been a little bit better the last hour of the day, and would think that it's really good this time of day, early, especially on those bluebird days when the sun is out and it gets a little tough during the day. Okay, I'm below the stag, so I'm going to go ahead and cast. Remember, the PJ jig is a little bit lighter than what it advertises, so it's closer to a 32nd than a 16th. The material they're made of is bismuth, not lead, so, but that makes them light. It makes, the heads are as big as a, here's a fish. I saw 2 or 3 others chase it up after he hit the jig. It's not a bad little rainbow either. It's not necessarily a stalker. About 13 inches. So I'm not going to lift it up with the 2-pound line. Not a bad way to start out the morning. But the last couple of times I've been out, I've caught a fish early, but then don't catch any more, so we'll see what happens. Caught him up in probably 3 or 4 foot of water up there. There's a bump. See some midges skating on the surface, but there's nothing coming up and eating anything. There's no one. Saw him hit it. Sometimes they flash. Oh, you keep them off. Didn't set the hook real hard on that one. Sorry, it was around my tip. I'm getting a little bit far from my bank. Dwayne has a trip this morning on Bull Shoals. He's down crappie fishing. Got a little humidity in the air, that's why it's foggy this morning. There's a bump. Come back and hit it. Oh, yep. Hit it again. That was a nice fish. He came up and flashed. Phooey. Kind of looked like a brown. Had a yellow tint to it. It's one thing we're not seeing very many right now. We're not seeing any browns being caught. Oh, there's another one I've lost. Check my hook. Looks fine. When you're using 2-pound line, it's kind of hard for me to really set the hook real hard. That's probably why I'm losing them. Another nice fish. He has a little bit of a brown look to him. He's not. He's a rainbow. That's quite a bit heavier than that first one I caught. Stop it. Oh, he's running with that. See if he's still there. That was almost to the boat. I think I'm letting it drop about 3-4 foot deep. So I'm not fishing the bottom or anything. Just about every time the fish hits it, I see him turn sideways. So he's not that deep if I can see him. Oh, I missed another one. The last two came out here almost to the boat. Now, the last few times I've drifted this bank and caught fish, have not done very good past this treatment plant. Pump station. Because it's still pretty shallow up to that pump station, then it drops off. Even the water up against the bank's pretty deep, it drops off pretty quick. Yeah, I'm getting these fish pretty close to the boat out here. Push away from the bank a little bit, maybe. He's not as big. There you go. I think that's one of the first casts I've thrown a bite. That's about it. I mean, down to the pump station. One more cast. I'm not gonna waste my time. Let it drop a little deeper. Oh, I wasn't gonna throw again, but since that fish jumped in there, I'm gonna see if I can catch him. It's the first fish I've seen actively feed. With all these midges on the surface, you'd think they'd be up eating. Yep. There he was. All right, I'm tempted to throw again, but I'm not. I'm gonna go and put a white jig on and fish that left bank and see if I can come up with a little bigger fish. Thanks for watching. We'll see you tomorrow.